Hi, this is Q from WhereismyGC, and let's take a look at August 2022 Visa Bulletin. In summary, the date movement really is paltry, and both from the final action side as well as filing date movement side. Given that this was the second to last Visa Bulletin of the year, we believe USCI is done, at least for EB2 India. Perhaps there may be some movement for EB3 India, but EB2 India we think they are done. Um, Now what? We really hope that USCIS utilizes all visas. We do think they have moved dates far enough that there is sufficient demand that they should be able to process. Will they? Not so sure. We do think between 10 to 20% visas will likely be wasted. That's our guess. And yes, you should brace for uneven approvals, which means somebody from 2012 might get approved and 14 is still 12 is not approved and 14 is still approved, that kind of thing. Quite likely when dates move too fast, too forward. Um, Other than this, today we do want to cover the history and mystery of final action versus filing dates. So after we are done with Visa Bulletin, you can choose to stay with us, and in a minute or two, I'll quickly cover that topic. So here are the final action dates: July versus August. Look at the green stuff. That's the movement. Everything else, nothing moved. So basically, EB3 India and EB3 China moved by a month. In terms of filing dates, again the same story, except for EB3 India, the other worker category moved a little bit by a month. Um, we talked about this last month, so do go back to our last month's bulletin and listen to this piece. I'm just showing it once again to refresh your memory that look, guys, there is tremendous demand that will consume all the spillover or extra visas come to EB3 or EB2 India. And so don't have too high hopes in terms of, even if your date is current, doesn't mean you are going to get approved. So just go back to our last month's Visa Bulletin commentary, and you will have more details there. That brings us to the history and mystery of final action versus filing dates. Now, this whole idea of having two different set of dates is really unfortunate and does disservice to all immigrants, especially the backlogged ones. Why? So here is the thing. uh, First you must understand the difference between Department of State and USCIS. Both of them, they do control immigration, but they have distinct roles, and Department of State really controls the immigrant visas in accordance with laws, which countries get how much, which categories get how much, that kind of thing. Department of State also processes all the applications that are from outside of US. So for example, parents who apply for a green card in India, uh, that's the application will be processed by Department of State, and even the allocation will be done by them. Whereas USCIS processes everything that is inside US. So when you apply 485, it is processed by USCIS, obviously. But USCIS doesn't have visas. They request a visa from Department of State. So in that sense, Department of State did have some sort of an upper hand until sometime in 2015, when one fine day they moved the dates way too far and USCIS simply refused to accept those dates. And that was really unfortunate. And after that, sometime after that, I don't know the exact timing, but I'm pretty sure October 2015 is when USCIS introduced filing dates. And that is really unfortunate for backlog people. Why? Because until then, Department of State, which is actually, to be honest, is much more sympathetic to all kinds of immigrants compared to USCIS. um, Department of State would usually make dates current, and everybody then was protected by AC-21 in terms of changing jobs. Now USCIS is controlling those filing dates, and you cannot have those AC-21 protections until USCIS, in their wisdom, they think that you need that protection. And I think that really has hurt backlog people. It has also hurt their children, especially the aging out children, who now have to wait till the filing date to then kind of be covered by aging out provision. And I think this is kind of sad, but at least again our goal is to give you the information where things come from. And it really information kind of sets you free in our opinion. So this was just kind of a history lesson, if you will. um, I really wish you all the best. And on our website you can check your predictions. If not, just check our Visa Bulletin, which is pretty much free. So I wish you all the best. Good luck.